should you expect on the day of your tree planting? Before our crew arrives, you want to make sure you've indicated clearly where you want your tree to be planted. You can use a bucket, a stick, a stake, a big rock, anything that's going to clearly say this is where I want my tree to be planted. Then you want to make sure all your underground wire have been located. You should see flags in your yard as well as spray paint markings that are going to be yellow, orange, red, blue. If you do not see these before the day of your tree planting, please let us know so that we can call in a ticket and make sure that's done before our crew arrives. The underground wire locates are going to make our crew safe as to not dig around any underground wires. Once your tree has been planted for the day, all you'll need to do is make sure that it's watered. You want to water every tree once a week on a slow trickle of the hose for about an hour. I'm going to show you how to do that. If you're using a hose, you will just place the nozzle of the hose directly by the base of the tree, right on top of the mulch. Just like that, and you're going to turn it on a very slow trickle. You're going to turn the hose on and then slow it down to just a little trickle. Just like that. It's just going to slowly seep out, and you want to leave that on for an hour. Once you're done, you can remove the hose and then do it again the next week. You just want to make sure you're not overwatering. So if it has rained that week, you just want to let it go and do it the next week. Putting the hose up to the base of the tree for an hour on a very slow trickle is going to allow for the water to slowly seep into the bottom of the root ball. The bottom of the root balls are usually about 3 feet deep, and you want to make sure it's slowly getting into all the way to the bottom and around. If you have the hose on a large stream, it's going to put too much water on top of the tree and actually pull the water on the outside into the grass and not get down into the roots. A great alternative to using a hose once a week is using a tree gator. I'll show you how to use that. They're very simple. You just fill them up once a week and let them slowly release. It'll take about an hour or two, and then you do it again the next week. This is our tree gator. You're gonna place this on the base of the tree, fill it up with this valve once a week, and let it slowly release. It will take about an hour to 2 hours to release, and then you're good. You'll do it again the next week and continue that on after your tree's been planted all the way through the summer into fall, and then the following year. So now it's all done, and you'll be good to go until the next week when you want to redo that again.